Hi everyone, good evening. Welcome to Gnan Cloud Garage. In this session, I'm going to talk about VMware vSphere and vSAN Plus, vSphere Plus and vSAN Plus solution overview part 2. And main key components today I'm going to highlight vCenter Cloud Gateway Appliance, VMware Cloud and LCM Lifecycle Manager. So let's start with the agenda. So here is the agenda. So existing vSphere environment, what are the benefits of vSphere and how do we upgrade from vSphere to vSphere Plus, and what are the prerequisites for vSphere Plus, and what is a vSphere Plus onboarding process, and how does vSphere Plus work, and how do we perform Cloud Gateway Appliance lifecycle management, and what does a typical vCenter upgrade looks like in vSphere Plus, and what are the vSphere Plus security features, and what are the major enhancements in vSphere Plus over vSphere, and finally we'll also observe vSAN Plus overview, what are the benefits of vSAN Plus and vSphere Plus frequently asked questions. So let's start familiarizing this icon for vSphere Plus. Okay, this is the icon. Now let's start from the first topic, existing vSphere environment. So in general, most of the customer environments have a vSphere environment. So let's say this is our existing environment. Within our existing infrastructure, most commonly on premises, we have multiple ESXi hosts. To manage ESXi hosts, we require a vCenter server. And this ESXi host, same ESXi host and vCenter not only for one location, even if we have multiple sites, again we have multiple ESX and we can configure vCenter. And similarly, if you have any of the DR site, configure ESXi host. To manage ESXi host, we need another vCenter and so on. So that is the usual on-premises existing vSphere environment. And now using this vSphere environment, what is the main customer requirement is we have to run all workloads. So the most common workloads are traditional applications which are running on VMs, and similarly modern applications also is running on VM. And apart from modern application, there is a other applications like artificial intelligence, AI, ML, machine learning, high performance computing applications also run on a traditional applications. And in addition, there are some real-time applications and project-related applications, bare metal applications, and compute memory and intensive applications also runs on a virtual machine. All these are considered as a workload. So yesterday we talked about what is the importance of workload. Workload is nothing but any program or applications runs on a compute device or virtual machine or any of the device, that is called workload. So all these workloads are supported on a on-premises existing vSphere environment. Same way, even customer have multiple sites across the globe. If they have a branches, all the branches may maintain the similar structure. So in the description, I mentioned the same points. vSphere runs on on-prem and virtualizes the physical infrastructure in our data center and edge locations. And ESXi hosts are the physical servers that run our virtual machines, which run our all workloads. So that is the point we showing in the diagram. And vCenter is the brain that controls a group of ESXi hosts. Each of these vCenters must be managed, monitored, and maintained separately. Separately, why we maintain separately means if we have a multiple sites like production site, test data center, and also the any of the DMG site or DR site, each site we must maintain a separate vCenter. And so I highlighted the use cases. So use case one, we may have multiple vCenter instances controlling various group of ESXi hosts. Example, test site, production site, and DR site. Okay, I given take the example of 3 examples. And same way, use case 2. in larger environment. Suppose our organization infrastructure size is very big, that larger environment scenario, some customers have hundreds of vCenter instances. So that means site A, site B, site C, site D, and so on, based on the locations, because some organizations may have a across the globe multiple organizations. Okay, I mean across the globe multiple branches. Okay, so now let's try to understand the what are the benefits of vSphere Plus. So yesterday we observed the vSphere Plus overview. Now let's start from the benefits of vSphere Plus. So the key benefit of vSphere Plus is the main benefits of cloud to the on-premises environment. Whatever the benefits we have in a public cloud, all those benefits are now available in a on-premises vSphere environment using vSphere Plus subscription. So that same point we'll discuss in a in deep dive method. Okay, so this is our existing vSphere environment. On top of the vSphere environment, once you subscribe for a vSphere Plus license, it will give you a main components are Cloud Console, and another thing is we'll get receive a using the Cloud Console. We mainly receive the high value cloud services. These are all the benefits for the vSphere Plus. These high value cloud services are admin services, developer services, add-on services. Admin services means normally within our on-premises environment, normally admin services is nothing but a virtual machine provisioning and doing all the virtual machines day two, day zero, day one, day two operations. So most of the operations, whatever we are doing in an on-premises vSphere environment, the same benefits are available with admin services. And developer services, developer is nothing but a DevOps engineers or DevOps consultants. Whatever our development team, application team is performing on our all workloads within our existing vSphere environment, the same task can able to perform in a cloud environment using VMware Cloud Console. That is the task for a developer services. But the benefit is earlier developer is for multiple sites, they have to log in multiple times. But now within using one single cloud console, they can able to manage from any of the remote sites and all across the globe, multiple sites they can connect and perform their development activities. And add-on services, add-on services is nothing but a suppose from our existing environment, if you want to connect or if you want to integrate your cloud with a any third party public clouds like VMware Cloud on AWS, VMware Cloud on Azure, VMware Cloud on Google Cloud. For this all type of integrations, or even if our cloud console wanted to integrate with the existing hybrid cloud, those services are considered as a add-on services. In the subsequent slides, I will show you some diagrams for admin services, developer services, and add-on services. So let's show us verify the description. vSphere Plus delivers benefits of the cloud to on-premises workloads. So all our on-premises workloads. And vSphere Plus introduces cloud services. So this is the cloud services and a cloud console. Cloud console is mainly for a centralized management that together, that means this together bring the benefits of cloud to our on-premises workloads. So in order to get your benefit to your on-premises, the main key components are VMware Cloud Console and VMware Cloud Services. Okay, but how this cloud console connected to on-premises and all, I will explain in the following slides. And another point, the cloud console and cloud services run in the public cloud, while our vSphere estate, that means existing vSphere environment, continues to run on on-prem. That means our on-premises data center. And so the benefits of vSphere Plus is same like private public cloud and private cloud. So the main benefits of public clouds are flexible consumption. That means we no need to pay for a all your virtual inventory. Let's say we subscribed for 100 virtual machines. We no need to pay for a 100 VMs bill. We can pay the bill only for the virtual machines consumption process only. Same like our home power bills or utility, any type of water, any type of home utility bills, whatever the usage you used, based on your usage only we can pay the bill. Similarly, even our VMware Cloud also, if you are planning to use VMware vSphere Plus license, the consumption is same like a flexible consumption only. Whatever the VMs you subscribe, and you can utilize CPU, memory, disk, and NIC based on your usage only. We can pay the bill to VMware. And maintenance also very minimal maintenance. When you compare with existing vSphere infrastructure, the LCM will be dedicated to individual vCenter. But when you have a VMware Cloud, uh, using VMware Cloud, we can perform a automated lifecycle management and built-in resilience and developer agility. Developers can move their workload from on-premises to cloud or cloud to on-premises, vice versa, and manage from anywhere. We can manage the cloud console from anywhere. Same like how we are accessing AWS cloud page, Amazon page, and also the Azure page and Google Cloud page. Same way, VMware Cloud also we can able to access from anywhere. Now, here I'm trying to explain admin, developer, and add-on services one by one, and later on I will show you the summary of the overall benefits. Okay. So the first point, vSphere Plus. See, this is how VMware Cloud Console looks like, and this is a pretty newly released product. So I haven't tested in my home lab. This is from the actual official VMware website. I captured the screenshots. So VMware Cloud. So the how it looks like. This is the console looks like. Same like our vSphere client. How we have vSphere HTML5 client. Same way VMware Cloud also it have a name VMware Cloud, and this is the icon for VMware organization icon. And the subscription model, if you see in this screenshot, we have two subscriptions and two are activated. And one subscription is specifically for VMware vSphere Plus course, and the second subscription is mainly for vSphere Plus and vSAN Plus. Both are subscribed. So this is how we can do the subscriptions. So based on our subscription only, we can start using the VMware Cloud services. So easy management of subscription licenses, and also it's a flexible consumption model. Yesterday we talked about the consumption model, how the consumption model licenses work. Same way for same like our public cloud, even VMware Cloud also providing the similar kind of flexible consumption model licenses. Okay, now let's talk about another key component, Cloud Console. So within our vSphere Plus, we have a just now we talk about the main key component is Cloud Console. So this Cloud Console is nothing but it's a centralized management with the Cloud Console. So this is only the Cloud Console how it looks like, and within this Cloud Console we have some additional capabilities. Those capabilities I written in the description. So centralized infrastructure operations, trigger or triage alerts and events. So you can find in the right side diagram all the triggered alerts and events you can find from the infrastructure operations page. And access global inventory. See, we have an inventory page. To access global inventory means suppose if you have hundreds of vCenter servers in your organization, all hundreds of vCenters we can manage through VMware Cloud Console. And evaluate security posture. Even security posture assessment we can do it from a VMware Cloud Console. See here it is showing top 5 security issues and major events, warnings, and information alerts we can see from here. And provision VMs anywhere. So if you want to provision a VM to the US location or APAC region or any of the EMA region, you log into VMware Cloud Console and you can provision VMs anywhere. And manage vCenter lifecycle and configuration. Even across the globe, if you want to perform your vCenter server lifecycle, that is nothing but any updates and upgrade we can perform. Even the configuration also we can perform using VMware Cloud Console. And that points is these points are quickly update vCenter instances we can update, and short maintenance window less than or approximately 5 minutes, and rollback if necessary. Even rollback option is available, and detect the configuration drift. Okay, and how do we access the VMware Cloud Console? Suppose this Cloud Console, if you want to access, the default URL for the Cloud Console is VMware Cloud Console can be reached at https vmc, that means vmwarecloud.vmware.com. This is the console. So same like how we have consoles for a AWS Cloud, Azure Cloud, and Google Cloud. Same way, VMware Cloud also have a home URL is like this: https vmc vmwarecloud.vmware.com. Once logged in, users can review and subscribe to available VMware services, including vSphere Plus. Okay, this is about the Cloud Console information. Now, let's talk about another key component in our vSphere Plus, that is admin services. One of the high level cloud service, that is admin services. So admin services will help us to do streamline operations, select from multiple vSAN data store. If you see in the right side diagram, within our VMware Cloud, while creating the VM, you can choose VM location, operating system storage, and you can configure vSAN data store across vCenter server environments. And what admin services does vSphere Plus include? So within vSphere Plus, the main importance of admin services are vSphere Plus includes extensive admin services, including the global inventory. That means we have inventory, event view service, and security health check service, VM provision, life cycle management service, configuration management service, and more. These are all the main services available with the vSphere Plus. And these services are included with vSphere Plus at no additional charge. Suppose in our before vSphere Plus, prior to vSphere Plus, if you want to buy a license, vCenter is separate license key and ESX is separate license key. And if you need any of the additional services, we need to buy a additional license. But now that process is changed to subscription model. If you have a one subscription to vSphere Plus, we will get all these benefits. Okay, let's talk about the another VMware Cloud Service, which is developer services. So developer services means, let's say within our vSphere Plus, we have a existing on-premises compute, networking, and storage, and we have a workloads, DB analytics, AIML, and the namespace business critical, time critical. These are all the vSphere Plus existing workloads. Normally, the IT admins, they can access VMware Cloud Console, and even the DevOps admins, they can access the VMware Tanzu mission control, and developers also access through declarative API, declarative application program interfaces. And overall, this developer services are providing a TKG service, that means Tanzu Kubernetes Grid service, and along with the TKG service, we'll get the virtual machine service, network service, storage service, and also we'll get a Tanzu integrated services. Tanzu integrated services means it includes authentication, ingress, monitor, and logging facilities. This all the default developer service. It will come without any additional license cost when you subscribe for a vSphere Plus. So that point I highlighted here. These services are included with vSphere Plus at no additional charge. But if you do not have a vSphere Plus licensing method, we have to subscribe each component separate license. Okay, but to save cost to our organization or customers, the best method is prefer to choose vSphere Plus subscription model. And this is the fastest way to get started with Kubernetes. Okay, now let's continue with the additional benefits. So what are the benefits of vSphere Plus continuation? So main key benefit, add cloud benefits to the existing vSphere deployments in place, and fast time to value is upgrade in place. Even if you want to upgrade the existing vSphere environment without disturbing the existing vSphere, we are okay to upgrade to the vSphere Plus. So vCenter ESXi workloads remain on premises, and onboard vCenter in an hour. Within an hour, we can upgrade and onboard it to the vSphere Plus. And ESXi hosts are untouched. Okay, and convert to subscription. Convert to subscription means if we have existing vSphere Plus license, without disturbing the license, we can easily convert that license keys to subscription model license, and preserve existing investment, and keyless entitlement metering and billing process, and monitor usage from the VMware Cloud Console. And in addition, more value over time, continual improvement is scale capacity on demand. Whenever you need any additional vCenters, we can easily provision multiple vCenters using vSphere Plus subscription. You can create a multiple vCenters using a VMware Cloud Console. There is no limit for vCenters. You can configure n number of vCenter servers. And SaaS enhancements delivered monthly. SaaS means software as a service. And optional add-on services. The optional add-on services are more efficient, integrated workflows, and VMware Cloud Disaster Recovery Service. Even disaster recovery as a service also we can configure with vSphere Plus subscription, and integration with other VMware services such as ransomware protection and capacity planning in development stage. So these two are maybe in the future release, we will get these features, ransomware protection and capacity planning. Now, how do we upgrade from vSphere to vSphere Plus? Let's say customers have vSphere and how they move it to the vSphere Plus. Let's observe this upgrade process. So normally the upgrade process is like we have a existing on-prem vSphere environment. We have ESX a host, virtual machines. To manage ESX and VMs, we require a virtual centers. And on top of the virtual center, if you want to upgrade to vSphere Plus, the only thing is it's a completely a seamless upgrade. That means smooth upgrade, upgraded to the vSphere Plus. So vSphere Plus is like a cloud and seamless upgrade. And here is the description. In general, the description is the move to the cloud is often dismissed by customers as they don't feel ready to migrate their workloads or lose their current environment on-premises investments in hardware. Okay, so if they don't feel ready to migrate to the public cloud or any of the external cloud, this is one of the easy method. Quickly they migrated to the cloud model, and vSphere advantage can help customers migrate to the cloud, acts as a natural entry level to VMware cloud services. So customers will be able to add their brownfield environment to a cloud management portal and the same time migrate their license from perpetual, that means it's a permanent fixed license, to subscription status, and there is no need to purchase a new hardware or move workloads to the cloud. Okay, and continuation is, let's say prior to vSphere Plus, as we discussed, two separate purchase of perpetual licenses plus annual support and maintenance payment. So these all like a vCenter licensed per instance and ESXi licensed per CPU. But this process, when we plan to move it to a vSphere Plus subscription, it's only a one purchase of an all-inclusive subscription, so that we will receive all these license features, which includes vSphere Plus Enterprise Plus and vCenter Lifecycle, cloud services. Cloud services means add-on services and admin services, developer services, and a single SKU to purchase. SKU means it's a stock keeping unit. It's only one key only we can purchase, and includes Tanju standard runtime and Tanju mission control essentials. Deploy as many instances of vCenter as you need, and licensed per core basis, and integration with hybrid cloud services in development stage now. Maybe in the within a future release, we will get the hybrid cloud integration as well. Okay, now we can observe during the vSphere Plus upgrade, most of the time when we have a conversation with customer, they may ask some questions. So those key questions we'll discuss now. One question is, can I upgrade or convert my existing vSphere environment and licenses to vSphere Plus? Definitely the answer is yes. And vSphere Plus is precision engineered to provide a simple non-destructive upgrade for customers already using vSphere. And existing vSphere Enterprise Plus licenses can be easily converted to subscription-based entitlements. And please contact our VMware partner or sales representative to start our upgrade to vSphere Plus. So this is the main key point. Okay, even if any of your customer asking you to how we can upgrade, you can just inform this is the, we have a upgrade option, and inform them to contact VMware partner or VMware sales representative to start our smooth upgrade process from vSphere to vSphere Plus. And another question is, when upgrading an existing vSphere environment, does vSphere Plus require us to migrate workloads, vCenter instances, or any other vSphere infrastructure to the cloud? None of our workloads or on-premises vSphere infrastructure are moved to the cloud. That means nothing to be move workload from our on-premises to VMware Cloud. Okay, and our workloads continue to run on premises on ESXi host, and vSphere Plus allows us to centrally manage our non-premises environment from a Cloud Console and to enhance management with cloud services. And if we choose to migrate on-premises workload to cloud, and vSphere Plus will make this easier. Even that option also available. But by default, we no need to migrate. And we can move workloads VMware Cloud on AWS using hybrid linked mode and capability built into the vSphere Plus Cloud Gateway. And the next question is, what add-on services are available to purchase and use with vSphere Plus? VMware is developing vSphere Plus add-on services to expedite disaster recovery, ransomware protection, capacity planning, and more. But these three are the key benefits they are going. It's currently in the developing stage. And for a list of add-on services currently available for purchase or in development, contact our VMware partner or sales representative for more details. Now, let's talk about if I plan to deploy a vSphere Plus in our organization, let's understand what is the prerequisites. So what are the prerequisites? That means pre-requirements for vSphere Plus. So let's see what is a pre-requirements or prerequisites. The first pre-requirement is linked mode is not supported. If your organization have any linked mode configured between your main branch and any of the remote branch, that linked mode has to be disabled before we start configuring the vSphere Plus. So that means if it is enabled, this should be disabled. That is the first requirement. And second one, self-managed vCenter. The vCenter to be registered with VMware Cloud and should be self-managed and not managed by any other vCenter. Suppose if you added to any of the remote vCenter, that's not recommended. It should be self-managed vCenter. And the third requirement is VMware recommend to maintain a secondary network. It is required for troubleshooting and redundancy purpose. And this can be separate VLAN or subnet and should be able to communicate between vCenter and Cloud Gateway Appliance. So Cloud Gateway Appliance, I will explain you in the subsequent slide. And another requirement is our ESXi host version minimally 6.5 or later versions, and vCenter server also it's supporting vSphere Plus starting from 7.0 update 3a patch only. Suppose if your organization have lower version, it won't support. We can recommend our customer to upgrade the vCenter to minimally to 7.0 update 3 and a patch a. And ESXi version 6.5 or higher version. Minimal version for ESXi is 6.5, but vCenter minimal version is 7.0 U3 or later versions. And no vCenter HA. Suppose if your vCenter configured with vCenter HA, vCenter HA means in general it's configured with a primary vCenter, secondary vCenter, and witness vCenter. If your organization using a vCenter HA setup, during that scenario, upgrading from vSphere to vSphere Plus is not recommended. We have to disable or destroy the vCenter HA first before upgrading your license subscription from vSphere to vSphere Plus. And CGW, that means Cloud Gateway Appliance. Cloud Gateway Appliance must be deployed on cluster. That means within our vCenter cluster only we can deploy. And CPU memory storage cluster should have enough resources to configure a cloud gateway. So should have enough resources deploy the cloud gateway appliance as well as another vCenter server of the same size. That is a recommendation. Okay, so once we meet all these requirements, we are good to configure the vSphere Plus. So let's understand what is the process for vSphere Plus onboarding in our organization. So what is the vSphere Plus onboarding process? So here is the onboarding process. The main onboarding process is within in a 3 steps. The first one is deploy. That means we have to deploy the cloud gateway appliance. Same like how we deploy the vCenter server appliance in our ESXi environment. Same way, we have to deploy another appliance that is cloud gateway appliance. The reason for deploying the cloud gateway appliance is if you see our vCenter server appliance, by default vCenter server appliance do not have any direct internet connection. So but if you want a internet connection or connecting to the VMware cloud, minimally it require a internet connection. So in order to get the internet connection and connecting to our VMware cloud portal, for that reason, we require one additional appliances in our on-premises vSphere environment. That vSphere environment appliance call it as Cloud Gateway Appliance, or we call it as a vCenter Cloud Gateway Appliance. Any name we can use. So cloud, either shortcut CGW or vCenter Cloud Gateway Appliance. That must be deployed first. And then we have to connect that Cloud Gateway Appliance to VMware Cloud. When we connect to the VMware Cloud, we can centrally manage from the VMware Cloud Console. So that steps only I highlighted here. So getting started with the vSphere Plus, the first step will be we have to procure the subscription. This is a common, we have to procure the subscription. Once you procure, the first step is deploy. That means deploy Cloud Gateway VM and then register the Cloud Gateway with VMware Cloud Console. Okay, once we register this one, we can start managing. That means it's register on-prem vCenters, not only single vCenter, we can register n number of vCenters. Even if your organization have hundreds of vCenters, all hundreds of vCenters you can configure in a register within a VMware Cloud Console. Okay, this is the onboarding process. Now I will show you, suppose if we have a multiple vCenters, how it will be the onboarding process in the following slide. Let's say vSphere plus onboarding process. Just an example, I took a 3 data centers. First one is our main data center, which includes 3 virtual centers. vCenter server appliance, vCenter server appliance, vCenter, 3 vCenters in our main data center. And another one is a remote site. Even remote site, we have a 1 vCenter server, and even one more remote site. Here also we have vCenter server. For within our main data center, we have 1 vCenter, master vCenter, and remote site we have 1 vCenter. Remote site also have 1 vCenter. But from this remote vCenter, if you want to connect to the public cloud, VMware Cloud Portal, it's a public site, but we do not have a direct connection. So in order to get the connection to the VMware Cloud Portal, what we have to do is from our on-premises, we have to configure a gateway. That gateway is nothing but a cloud gateway. But this cloud gateway appliance have to configure for each data center. So that means same like main data center, how we install the cloud gateway appliance, same way we can deploy the cloud gateway appliance on remote site and similarly to the other remote site. Once we configure, it will all on premises cloud gateways are started communicating to our VMware Cloud Portal. So once it is connected to VMware Cloud Portal, using the VMware Cloud Portal, we can manage to see all our vCenters. Let's say in the left side on premises, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 vCenters. All these 5 vCenters, we can start managing from the VMware Cloud Portal. Using this Cloud Portal, we can see all the 5 vCenter server. Just for our easy understanding, main data centers I highlighted with a blue color and light blue and also the light green. All these colors are highlighted here. So all these vCenters can, 5 vCenters can manage from a VMware Cloud Portal. For our easy understanding, I took the example of 5 vCenters. Same way, n number of vCenters we can manage from a VMware Cloud Portal. Suppose any of your customer managing the multiple vCenter server, this is the best solution for easy management and also the automatic LCM, lifecycle manager. So, and within the VMware Cloud Portal, we can see all your inventory. That means all vCenter, ESX host and virtual machines, all workloads, and configuration management and subscription management. And the billing process will be like a only the monthly basis. We no need to invest for a capex, capital expenditure. It's all like a operational expenditure only. Even when you compare your operation expenditure, there is a so much reduction in your actual capex model price. Okay, now let's talk about the another point is how do we connect from on-prem to cloud. Just now we talk about on-prem to cloud, we require a cloud gateway appliance, but still if we want to connect from on-prem to cloud gateway, it also requires to open some firewall ports between on-premises to public cloud. That ports information we can observe now. Let's say we require a internal connection firewall ports. Suppose if I see here, Within our internal connection, I have on-premises vCenter 1, vCenter 2, and until n. N means any number, so multiple vCenters. And we know the concept of we require a vCenter Cloud Gateway Appliance, but in the cloud, we know within our VMware Cloud, we have a multiple features like VMware Cloud Console and Update Repository. That means it will provide a lifecycle management and vRealize login site cloud that is also comes with a VMware Cloud feature. And it will also provide a auto update and proxy capable. And here for internal connection, we require some firewall ports to access the cloud gateway appliance first. From the cloud gateway appliance, it can connect to the VMware cloud. So that means multi VMware cloud appliances to one VMware cloud console. So in order to connect that one, the main key ports here is 443 within our vCenter, 7444 and 50102 to 5019. These ports are minimally required to connect to the vCenter Cloud Gateway appliance. Suppose in our network, in our organization, we can coordinate with our network team to open the firewall ports from vCenter between vCenter and Cloud Gateway appliance with these ports. Once the ports are opened, we'll have a access to the VMware cloud portal, public portal access, but that public portal, the common using port is 443. So with this ports open only, we can able to connect our vCenters on-premises vCenter, manage to connect from on-prem to public cloud, which is VMware cloud. Okay, so the resources, there should be enough resources, memory, CPU storage in cluster where cloud gateway appliance will be deployed. If you want to deploy cloud gateway appliance, we must have a enough resources or else there will be a performance issues. And internet connection, although vCenter server do not be connected to the internet, the cloud gateway appliance requires internet access to able to connect, communicate with VMware Cloud. This is the important point. And firewall ports, certain ports should be open. Mostly port is 443. And for proper communication to and from cloud gateway appliance. Between the communication between cloud gateway appliance and VMware Cloud Portal, the main key port is 443. Okay, same like our HTTPS port. Now, let's understand how does VMware vSphere Plus work. Okay, this vSphere Plus, now we introduce the few key components are Cloud Console, Cloud Gateway, appliances, and also we understand the ports. Now let's try to explain some more additional points. How does vSphere Plus work? As we know, cloud connecting our customers on-premises environment to VMware Cloud. Let's say we have VMware Cloud on-premises, vCenter servers, customer on-premises. On top, we configured a vCenter Cloud Gateway appliance. This appliance only help you to connect with the VMware Cloud. And main port number and the destination is 443 must be opened between Cloud Gateway appliance and VMware Cloud. And then we will receive the main benefits is VMware Cloud Portal simplifies our day-to operations. So centralized views of vSphere infrastructure and global inventory and resource utilization, events we can monitor, and vCenter lifecycle management. That means patches and updates we can perform remotely for across the globe, all your vCenters and cloud services, including Tanju mission control essentials. This is also important. And we observe that how is the VMware Cloud Console looks like. See, if you see in this inventory, we have one vCenter. This is the wizard, CPU, memory, storage, and another vCenter wizard. Same way, we can monitor the n number of vCenters. Okay, and also within our on-premises, customer manages virtual machine, ESXi host, and ESXi lifecycle. And customer vSphere estate remains still on the where it is today. That means it's still on our existing on-premises environment. And admins continue to utilize on-premises vCenters and the Tanju standard runtime included. And integration with the hybrid cloud services are in development. That's why I mentioned here this mainly currently providing all these services, but the additional hybrid cloud integrations are still in the development stage. Okay, now let's understand how do we perform cloud gateway appliance lifecycle management. Here we highlighted LCM. So let's understand how do we perform cloud gateway appliance lifecycle management. So for lifecycle management, normally it's a three-step process. No need to take the backup no backup is necessary, and we can perform using a VAMI. VAMI means virtual appliance management interface, and it's completely a automatic LCM lifecycle management procedure only. Okay, so same way, let's observe within our vSphere Plus how we can upgrade the vCenter server. So the same question, what does a typical vCenter upgrade looks like in vSphere Plus? So in vSphere Plus, the initial upgrade procedure is we will receive a notification. So once a customer signs on the VMware Cloud portal, they will get a notification of any available updates. Think of this as a Microsoft Windows update notification. Like our in Windows servers, we will get a update notification. There is updates are available, or an iPhone or Mac OS or any of the Android phones, you always get, if any application providing any latest patch, will get a notification, new updates are available. Same way, our VMware Cloud Portal also providing a notifications for our vCenter server. And customers should have a backup restore mechanism for on-premises vCenter. Okay, and the notification is looks like this. So example screenshot is an update is available for vCenter. So an update is available for 3 vCenter instance. Go to inventory, select vCenter server, and then click maintenance to update. So that much easy process. So our main cloud service portal, we can just select that option and click on the update. And update process also very quick. So go to the maintenance page and click on update now. Check the pre-requirements and update now. But recommendation for vCenter upgrade is first backup the vCenter, check the pre-requirements and also the update. Okay, now the upgrade process, let's trying to explain here. So vCenter server reduce the downtime upgrade. The procedure involves the mainly 3 steps. Migration based upgrade minimizes downtime and applies to VMware Cloud on AWS and vSphere Plus. Let's say within our vCenter server, we have a data, LCM, config files and services. How it will upgrade is, first it will prepare a stage a new virtual machine. So it created a one virtual machine first, and second, configure the migration from source vCenter server to target vCenter server. So it's configure the source information to target vCenter server appliance. And the third step is switchover phase. That means VCSA services startup and downtime. That means it will power down from the old vCenter and start powering on from a new vCenter server. So that means like this. So old one is removed and new vCenter server is power up. So shut down and clean the old VCSA, old vCenter server appliance. This is how we can do the automatic LCM using VMware Cloud Console when we have a vSphere Plus subscription. Okay, now until now we talk about the vSphere Plus benefits, vSphere Plus all the components, and we verified the Cloud Gateway Appliance, and how we can connect from Cloud Gateway to VMware Cloud is the main key port is 443, and also we verified the LCM lifecycle management process for Cloud Gateway Appliance and also the vCenter. How about the security? Even the customers will ask the question, what are the vSphere Plus security features? So let's discuss about the security features. Even security wise also limited access. So it's only access to the only the authorized persons, and transparency and encrypted communications only, and username and passwords not transmitted to the cloud, and also data is not shared. It's not like a shared infrastructure. VMware Cloud is like a dedicated infrastructure only. Okay, and what are the major enhancements in vSphere Plus compare with a VMware vSphere? So that question only. What are the major enhancements in vSphere Plus over vSphere? Okay, let's observe the major enhancements. So enhance vSphere with rich set of software as a services. So software as a service means optimize the operations and reducing the operational cost, cloud-based console, and multi vCenter management. Earlier, we do not have any tool for a multi vCenter management. Now the best tool is VMware Cloud Console, and reduce maintenance costs and VMware assisted lifecycle management. So just now we know verified the notification page. So lifecycle management also it's simple, and proactive monitoring VMware assisted. This is assisted by the VMware only. Even if any alert coming proactively, it will send a notification messages. And the transition to subscription, even subscription is like a subscription based billing, consumption based billing only, and cloud connected to VMware clouds. Even VMware cloud help you to connect to a external clouds as well. Now, until now we covered the vSphere Plus only. Now let's trying to understand the vSAN Plus overview. So vSAN means virtual SAN. It's a software defined storage. As we know, if you want to configure a vSAN storage, each ESXi host must have a multiple SSD disk. If you have SSD disk, using your ESXi host server with storage, all these ESXi host disk, we can configure a vSAN storage. And to manage all this ESXi host and vSAN, we require a vCenter server. And to configure the vSAN also within our vCenter, vSAN is one of the cluster feature. When you enable a cluster feature vSAN, it will create a vSAN data stores. That concept we already aware. But the benefit of vSAN Plus is it provides same like vSphere Plus. It will also providing a cloud console, and the main services are admin services and add-on services. So this services information I mentioned in the description. So let's try to understand the vSAN Plus overview description. vSAN Plus provides a new way to deploy and consume vSAN resources using cloud connected services and subscription licensing. And IT administrators can streamline the management and improve operational efficiency using VMware Cloud Service Portal, same like vSphere Plus. And the deployment of service consists of provisioning one or more cloud gateway virtual machine appliance on premises. Suppose same like vSphere Plus, even for vSAN Plus also we require a cloud gateway virtual machine, or we call it as a cloud gateway appliance. And up to 4 vCenter instances can be managed by cloud gateway virtual appliance, and VMs can be provisioned directly in the VMware Cloud user interface. As part of this workflow, admins can select any one of the vSAN data store across multiple clusters and multiple vCenter servers. This flexibility is available only with the vSAN Plus. Suppose in our normal on-premises vSAN, it's dedicated to specific site only, but in the cloud, you can configure in any of the data stores. That's the reason they mention as part of this workflow, admins can select any of the vSAN data stores across multiple clusters and multiple vCenter servers. Okay. Now let's understand how vSphere Plus works with vSAN Plus. So VMware vSAN Plus with VMware vSphere Plus. vSAN Plus is a primary HCI, hyper converged infrastructure offering that delivers cloud connected services for IT admins to centralize management and enhance efficiency. In other words, HCI flexible consumption and operational efficiency, and easy procurement and consumption of vSAN subscription licensing, and centralized cloud-based management of on-premises resources, and global view of environmental alerts and potential security risk. If you see in the right side diagram, within our vSphere environment, we configured with vSAN using the all server with the disks, and all flash drives vSAN is configured within a vCenter VM. And then to connect to our cloud console, we require a cloud gateway VM, and the main port for to connect from cloud gateway to VMware cloud is 443. Once we configure the vSAN Plus, we will open a VMware cloud console and start adding the service called DRAAS. That means disaster recovery as a service, and also we will have some multiple features as well, and those are admin services and add-on services. Okay, now let's try to understand what are the key benefits of VMware vSAN Plus. Okay, same like our VMware vSphere Plus, even vSAN Plus also providing a 3 high-level cloud services. One is admin services, developer services, and cloud integration. That means add-on services. So delivering benefits of cloud to on-premises workloads, so which includes enhance the operational efficiency by centralizing management and governance through cloud console. Same like vSphere Plus, even vSAN Plus also we can access through cloud console only, and easily monitor global inventory, alert status, security posture, and provision VMs to any vSAN cluster. Okay, the cluster can be remote site or any of the on main site or DR site, wherever it is, we can provision. And also developer services also, the main developer components are Tanzu Kubernetes Grid is supported, and also we can configure a persistent volumes also. And integration perspective, it's like a the integration perspective, we can use hybrid cloud, and also whatever the investment we did on vSAN plates, all will be the gain the flexibility and OpEx based consumption while improving the return on investment from the existing investments. And integration with hybrid cloud service in development stage, and also persistent volume if you want to use, I mentioned 2 star. That means it require a NSX and ISV object storage software is also required to perform a persistent volume as part of a developer services. Okay, so until now we covered the vSphere Plus and vSAN Plus and main components, Cloud Gateway, Cloud Console, and also the high level cloud services, which includes admin services, developer services, cloud integration. Okay, now vSphere Plus frequently asked questions. When with reference to the security, there will be some common questions. So the security related questions are: how secure is the vSphere Plus cloud gateway? Will it leave IT environment vulnerable to cyber attacks? So vSphere Plus delivers the benefits of cloud through a secure cloud gateway that links our on-premises vCenter instances to VMware Cloud. The vSphere Plus cloud gateway uses industry standard transport layer security, which is TLS, to protect your network connections and does not copy or share our proprietary data to the cloud. So it's always a trusted product only, it providing a high level security. And the gateway allows VMware to initiate maintenance and support operations, ensuring those operations are secure by applying traditional security concepts like privilege separation and least privilege. Okay, so security wise, no worries, VMware providing a high end security. And what happens if I lose my connection to cloud? Will vSphere Plus stop working? So if we lose our connection to cloud, only access to cloud services and cloud console will be affected. Existing vCenter instances, ESXi host will continue to run normally, can be managed from vCenter through the vSphere client. So there will be no impact to the production. And there are some more security related questions. Does vSphere Advantage require a VPN to a VMware cloud? Generally, VPN is not required. No, it uses a TLS protected connection to manage management services that part of VMware cloud, which is using cloud gateway only we can able to connect to the VMware cloud. And do we need to deploy VMware vCenter Cloud Gateway Appliance? Definitely yes. It's a proxy between one or more on-site vCenter servers and the VMware cloud. And another question, are vCenter server passwords copied to the VMware cloud? Definitely no. And on-site authentication information is sent to the cloud. And does VMware share data with third parties? Because it's a cloud product. So sometime customer may ask, is the VMware share the data with third parties? Definitely no. And data is not shared with third parties or partners because it's a completely dedicated customer infrastructure through VMware Cloud Console. It is accessible on need to know basis and subject to VMware strict governance and retention rules. So VMware also followed some retention rules. Okay, so if you want to know more about vSphere Plus and vSAN, for more details, you can refer to the www.vsphereplus.com, or you can verify from the official VMware website. This all information I collected from VMware website, and thanks to VMware for introducing the latest features, vSphere Plus and vSAN Plus, and hopefully in future release we will get the hybrid cloud integration as well with vSphere Plus. Okay, so that's it for today. Thanks for your time, and please do view, like, share, and subscribe to my channel, Cloud Garage. Bye for now.